I want to talk a little bit about what members of my team were able to experience today. We had the opportunity of utilizing several different platforms from the Kel-Tec weapons system. We were able to bring in a 7.62 platform, a 5.56 platform, and a 12-gauge pump platform. You know, when you talk about running a weapon system, you know, through the ringer and you're going to go on the range and T&E it, you know, you always think about, well, we want the best weather and the perfect situation. You know, everything's got to be perfect for this to go smoothly. Well, today was the perfect training day because it was snowing, it was cold, it was raining, there were puddles of water. You couldn't pick a better day to actually T&E a weapon platform to see if it's really going to fit through the ringer.
I work for the local sheriff's office. I'm part of the SWAT team. I'm on the entry team on that SWAT team. We had an opportunity today to come out to the range and spend some time with Kel-Tec weapons platforms.
Today we tried out the RDB, the RFB in both the 18 and 24-inch barrel models, and also the KSG 12-gauge shotgun. Got to shoot quite a few rounds through them. I thought the gun functioned well. The recoil on it was very little comparatively to some of the other guns I've shot, which improved the accuracy. Also, I like the mag release. The mag exchanges were real quick. Once you get done with your magazine exchange, everything's in that power zone. You can reload, mag exchange, hit the release, and you're back in the fight.
Two things that I noticed up front that were really impressive was the lack of recoil. You know, particularly for follow-up shots, you know, cut down that time off target. It was nice and steady. So follow-up shots were quicker. The controls, the mag release, or the bolt, like doing reloads, putting the magazine in, they seemed much quicker than the M4, which I'm typically used to, you know, which was nice. So I could see that using that and getting some good training on it would probably be much quicker than the M4, which is a good thing.
Like with the 12 gauge, what I liked about that is that I liked that it had the two magazine wells, so you could load up either side with buckshot, you could load up the other side with slug, and you could select between those two without having to rack rounds out as you would normally have to do with a normal 12 gauge. Some of the things that I liked about the 5.56 and the 7.62 is that when the shell casings eject, they eject out the front or they eject out of the bottom so that they're not spraying around. So if you're working from the right side or if you're working from the left side of the shield, it helps by not having those rounds, you know, hitting you in the face. What I found with the Kel-Tec system is that when you need to do a magazine change, you can manipulate your whole hand back towards that release. So it's very easy to release. You don't have to search for it. And I was really surprised at how quickly we were able to learn that system of releasing those mags and getting another one inserted and back on target.
The 7.62 I thought would be a heavier gun. What I was really surprised is the lightweight. In fact, I could shoot it one-handed, and I never thought I'd shoot it at 308 one-handed, but you can actually, the way it's balanced is so light one-handed. The recoil on it is so light. To reacquire the target after each shot was way faster than any other AR I've shot. At 100 yards, shooting a one-by-one target is about basically almost as fast as you can pull the trigger, you can hit those targets. I thought it was going to be kind of confused about the magazine exchange and doing maybe a quick reload or a fast reload. So I worked on it in about 10 minutes. I was about the same speed as I was on the other AR system. I didn't have to take the tactical index off. I just reached back with my thumb, released the mag. Everything's in your working area right here. It's all up in the working area, so it's easy. You don't have to tilt the gun, move the gun. You basically keep, you know, eyes, muzzle, threat, reload, and then back on target. So that was pretty nice. We did some maneuvers. I liked it light. I had the 5.56. With it being light and balanced the way it is, when I was to a high ready or looking at windows, I didn't feel like I had to lift the gun up. It was easy to keep up. And if I had to, you know, find out where my partner was, I didn't feel that weight of that gun bringing my gun down.
It was the easiest weapon system that I have actually cross-trained onto, and my men said the same thing. Every one of them at the conclusion of firing that weapon, just after 2 or 3 series of rounds down range, turned around and said, "That's outstanding."
I love it. Sure.
Well,
yeah, seriously. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm thinking that this would be a really good purchase.